Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most adorable Sporty confetti cookies using my most favorite sugar cookie recipe ever. And actually I've teamed up with Wilton to make this recipe for you guys today, which if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know just how insanely exciting this is. I'm sure you guys have noticed that I use Wilton products on this channel, whatever, all the time. They are my absolute favorite go-to brand for everything on this channel basically. And so I cannot believe my luck that I have the absolute pleasure of working with them today. I am so excited to show you guys these cookies. Since a lot of you guys are going back to school and I know that a lot of you guys are joining sports teams, we thought it'd be so much fun to make sport themed cookies that you could like bring it to your games or after practice and you could enjoy them. And when you bite into them, which is the best part, oh my gosh, little sport themed sprinkles come spilling out, which is so cute, and the sprinkles actually coordinate with the pattern of the cookie. So basketball sprinkles come out of the basketball, and baseball sprinkles come out of the baseball cookies. So cute. I can't even handle this. My personal favorite are the football cookies because little footballs and fall leaves spill out of the cookies, and I will have the links for everything that we're using in this video, including the sprinkles, which are like the best part of this video, linked in the description box below because I know you guys will want them so much. But anyways, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we're going to bake the cookies. What you want to do is mix some flour, salt, and baking powder together in a bowl. Then in a separate bowl, beat some butter and sugar with an electric mixer until pale and fluffy. Add an egg, milk, some vanilla extract, and a couple drops of Wilton's Treatology Flavor System. So what this is oh gosh, I was so excited to be able to try this out for the first time. Wilton has a bunch of really cool and delicious flavorings, and I was so excited to be able to try this out in this video. So this is a little box and it has so many different varieties of flavors, but they're really cool and they're very different. It's not just like your traditional mix of like lemon and orange and stuff like that. They really put so much thought into the flavors, and I work with flavors all the time, bunch of different flavors, but these are my absolute favorite. What I chose to use in these cookies is the Sweet Myer Lemon flavor. If you guys aren't familiar, Myer lemons are a kind of sweeter form of lemon, and you can definitely taste it in this flavoring. It makes the cookies taste very creamy and lemony, not too citrusy, just very smooth and sweet and so good. So if you're looking for a really good way to create lemon cookies, this flavoring was like, oh my god. It will do everything you want it to and more, I promise. The other flavors are salted caramel, creamy vanilla custard, which I think is such a cool touch or take on regular vanilla because it adds that little creaminess to it. As well as toasted coconut, juicy peach, crisp champagne, this one's really cute, warm cinnamon graham, and fresh basil, which I really appreciate because I have no idea where else I would pick up that kind of flavor if I wanted to add that. And then on the back they give you different little combinations of like ways that you can combine two flavors to create a new flavor. Like if you want to make peach blini parfaits, you use the juicy peach and the crisp champagne, and that would give you that flavoring. So I think that this is so cool. I'm gonna have so much fun playing around with it, so I almost guarantee that this will come up in future videos because I'm so excited to use it, so yes. So then after that, you want to add the flour mixture to the dough and just shape the dough into a disc and pop it into the fridge for an hour to chill. Then you want to roll the dough out on a work surface that you floured. And I'm using Wilton's French rolling pin. I think it is absolutely gorgeous because the ends are tapered. It looks very clean and sophisticated, and I really like that. And then you want to use a 3-inch circle cookie cutter to cut out cookie rounds. And you're going to need 3 circles per cookie because that is how you actually make a little confetti cookie. If you haven't seen that technique before, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's so cool. And then if you want to make a football shape, what you want to do is just like lightly press the round cookie cutter into the dough just to kind of make an indentation of the circle. And then grab a sharp knife and just extend past the circle on both sides, and that'll give you a little football shape. Or you can also make a stencil out of paper, whichever way is easiest for you. Then you want to line a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and Wilton so generously provided me with the baking sheet and the parchment paper. They actually didn't send the parchment paper for this video, but I had it because I sent it to me before, so I figured, you know what, let's just throw everything in. Let's use all the Wilton stuff, and this parchment paper is like, I use it in every video. So it is Panko Bunny approved, and I think I've been using the baking sheets for like my whole life. I'm not even kidding. Everywhere I've gone, it's always Wilton that I've picked up. So it is definitely tried and true. And so you just want to arrange the cookies about 1 inch apart, and then use a sharp knife to cut the centers out of 1/3 of the cookies So you can kind of visualize it where when you are building the cookie, you want a whole cookie, one with the center cut out, and then a whole one on top, because that little center space is where we're going to put the confetti sprinkles. So when you are cutting them out, just make sure that you have the right kind of amount that you'll need for assembling everything together. And then just bake them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes, or until the edges are just starting to turn golden, and allow them to cool completely. Then to make the royal icing, you want to combine the confectioner sugar and meringue powder in a large bowl. Then add some water and beat with an electric mixer until the icing stays on the surface for a few seconds when drizzled for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then you want to divide the royal icing into 3 bowls and dye it orange and brown, leaving the remaining bowl white. And in this video, like every other video, I'm using Wilton's Color Right System. So I've been talking about this for ages. I think, oh, amount of videos. I think we're in like the 2 figures now in terms of how many videos I talked about this food coloring set. But I use it all the time. Everything that you see in my cookbook, shameless plug, everything is dyed with their food coloring because it is so vibrant and you don't have to add a lot. Some food coloring is very, very watered down. You need to add like the whole bottle to get any kind of pigment. This one isn't like it. You just need a couple drops and like your stuff will glow. It'll be so pretty. They didn't ask me to say this. It is just my like very enthusiastic opinion because I love it so much. So I really, really recommend trying this out if you want a good like base of food coloring. Do it. So good. Then you want to place the royal icing into piping bags, but with small round piping tips. So I use a number 2 or a number 3 piping tip, and Wilton also makes piping tips, so I'll have everything linked in the description box below again. So everything that you need to create this recipe is linked for you in the description box. So first things first, to assemble your beautiful cookies, you want to pipe some royal icing onto the bottom of the centerless cookies, so the ones that don't have a middle, and then stick them onto the corresponding whole cookies. And so the icing is going to act as glue and just stick everything together very, very nicely. And then this is the most fun part. You want to fill the centers of the cookies with these cute, oh my gosh, Wilton sprinkles. So I like to match the sprinkle pattern or the shape with the cookie design. So I use the sprinkles that Wilton sent me as inspiration. So there's this adorable, oh my god, so cute, this little sports set of sprinkles, and they have footballs, they have baseball balls and bats, they have basketballs, and they have soccer balls. So that's why I decided to do these shapes of cookies, because I put the corresponding sprinkle into that cookie. And then they also sent some fall sprinkles, which I think are absolutely gorgeous and so cute for this time of the year. So I put some little fall leaves in with the footballs, which is, oh my god, I can't get over it. I think it's so festive. I love it so much. And then they also sent over these jumbo sprinkles, which I've actually never seen before, but they look really, really cute with the basketballs because I feel like the color and like the shape, everything just kind of works well together, but you can do whatever you like. Mixing sprinkles is one of my most favorite things to do because I don't know, it makes it so unique, and I love mixing different shapes and colors, and I think it's a really, really fun way to be creative. So yeah. Also, when you're filling the cookies, you don't want to mound the sprinkles higher than the top of the cookie. So you do want to keep everything very, very flat. You don't want the sprinkles to be higher than the cookie edge. So just keep that in mind because otherwise the top cookie won't fit on top properly. So then you want to pipe some more royal icing onto the border of the top cookie and then place another whole cookie on top. Then you want to fill in the surfaces of the cookies with royal icing, and don't worry about the details. I'm going to show you the coolest technique, and it makes it so much easier after you put the icing on top. You also might want to mark next to the cookie what sprinkles you have on the inside if you want everything to match so that you don't forget which sprinkles are in which cookie. I almost did that and it was slightly stressful. So then after the entire tops of the cookies are filled in, you want to allow them to set at room temperature until the surface is completely dry. Depends on your house. Give it about an hour and a half. That's just to be safe. But you want it to be very, very firm because the next step is, oh, it's the cutest little hack that it makes decorating cookies very, very easy. And if you're not particularly experienced with piping, this will save you and your cookies will look just as gorgeous. So Wilton has these food coloring markers. They're called FoodWriter edible color markers, and they have a ton of different colors. And so it's basically food coloring but in a pen or in a marker shape. So you can literally draw on the cookies or anything else that you want, and it's completely edible, totally safe to eat, and it's so cute. So cute. So what I did for these cookies is I drew on like the stitching and the patterns on to like the baseballs and the soccer balls and the football with the pens so that they look exactly like them, but you don't need to fiddle with piping, especially if you're not used to holding a piping bag. This is a really, really good hack. Or if you have kids and you want to decorate cookies with them, you could do everything else up to this step and then just hand them the plain cookies and they can draw on them. So easy, and I think it's so cool. I wish they had these when I was younger. That would be so much fun. But yeah, then all you need to do is just bite into the cookies and surprise yourself or any of your friends with the adorable, adorable center. I think that these would be so cute after like a sports tournament or something like that to treat everybody. I think it's so cute, and confetti cookies are so much fun. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So anyways, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you like this recipe. Thank you so much to Wilton for sponsoring this video. I am still pinching myself. I cannot believe that I have been lucky enough to work with you guys. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And if you guys see anything in this video that you want to pick up, you should pick up the sports sprinkles. Even if you don't play sports, just pick them up and look at them. They're so cute. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I've got all their stuff is so cute. And I don't know, I'm so curious like how they actually make sprinkles like this. Like there must be a mold with just like a million little footballs on it, but or in it or something. But oh, it's so cool. So good. It's so cool. I love it. And before you guys go, I'm actually also doing a takeover on Wilton's Instagram account today, and I'm posting more photos and videos of this process, so it would mean the absolute world to me if you go over. I'll have a link on my Instagram, which is @PankoBunny, or I will link Wilton's Instagram here if you want to go directly over there and check it out and say hi. I would absolutely love to see you guys there. I think it'll be so much fun to see you there. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for an on-the video. Bye!